Anything new? No. Alright then. Healed up. Anything in stock?
I'll make you a deal.
I think I'm going to just fill up on these. Just to be sure. Sundae cake. Be Sunday? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nothing.
I'll make you a deal.
Let me buy a spell or two, so we have more variety in that. So, Rock Riot. And we already have an ice spell now, so that one's not needed.
Thank you.
Okay.
Unless it works differently.
Let's also give this Gale Force a try. Okay, that could be useful for hitting high up targets. Let's see. Next, Rock Riots. Oh, okay, that's just rocks fall, everyone dies. The spell.
It does say
Okay.
the drop drops on your enemies.
Jonathan dealt with him before I could. Okay. Let's see about... Oh, hello there, Persephone.
Okay. I think they already there were possibly... So there is part of the original model there, but they have been altered with new colors and slight change of appearance.
Yeah, different hair. A bit more detail as well, I think.
Yes, I guess you could say they used the old model and upgraded it, basically.
Yeah. Okay, we do need an extra jump for that. Let's see, can we...
Would that count as a reskin?
More maybe as a bit of an upgrade?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I just noticed that on the status screen there's still an alternate thing for the... Okay, what is that about? Will you be able to swap weapon sets as well as characters? And apparently I forgot to go Do Not Disturb on Discord because I just heard a ping.
Yeah, that made me look around myself there, or rather at my Discord things there quickly.
Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, now let's try this way. Yep. Okay, did I just get turned around by that attack? Okay.
Oh, sure.
Okay, It is kind of funny that they're trying to use those things on us now that we had so much success with it against Abaddon with it in Dawn of Sorrow, huh?
Oh dear.
I might continue from that save just to see what other sort of bullshit I can find like that. Don Quito? Let's see. The story of a man who thought himself a gallant knight. Let me guess. Okay, I was expecting a lance, not the entire damn character.
Oh dear. Yeah, he was also known as the Last Knight. And also for mistaking windmills for giants.
Yeah, he was well and truly nuts.
Yeah,
hello
he meant
there.
well, but
He was not
yeah,
well.
he wasn't well himself.
So, hello, Flubber. Karamat.
I had a moment of how I expect you to misread that to Kermit.
This must be the goo that's inside of all of the Muppets or something. Well, that could be a creepypasta. Okay, Jonathan, you're just wasting time attacking that thing. Actually, we can push it. Okay. Why do we want to push it, though? Okay, the smaller ones try to reconnect with the bigger parts. I'm guessing that heals it.
Why can't we move the cauldron about?
First I was thinking maybe we can do that to push it down something, but there's no clear way of doing something like that.
Yeah, so I was generally confused.
You going to do anything?
I was supposed to go to those keyhole things on the floor?
Maybe. I think they're just for the foreground, but let's bring it over to one of them. Would have been faster if I'd gone to the right, but... Does anything happen if we push you... Okay, we can't fully push you against the wall, so we can't lock ourselves in. I'm just confused by this thing at the moment.
Same.
It's launching those attacks, but they're all going quite literally over our head. Okay, we can get it out by well, not really stirring the pot, but shaking it by attacking it. I think it might be getting smaller. I think it is getting smaller. Okay, now it's doing other attacks as well. Okay, so yeah, we have to stir the pot to get it out. And then deal with the smaller bits. Okay. Come on out, wake up, time to pay rent. Okay, a lot of them are ending up behind it. So yeah, pushing it against one wall would work to keep those from rejoining. It's still smaller already than it was earlier. Okay. Let's put you against the wall and deal with your bullshit. Okay. Does mean that some are going to land really close, though. Knock, knock. Okay, that might be a bit too many to deal with at once. This is definitely a different kind of boss. Okay, now it's doing that again. Let's use... Okay, they restore only 80 HP here. Okay, so they're more expensive and they heal less. A bit less sure about it getting smaller or not now. Are we actually doing the right thing here, or...
I wasn't sure. Are we supposed to do a special attack while it's in its cauldron?
Okay, I'm going to rewind past that because... I honestly don't know if we're actually doing what needs to be done with this. It doesn't seem to be taking damage.
Oh, wait. The reason we put them to those things is to easier damage it. Or hitting cauldron is not its...
Yeah, we need to hit the cauldron to get it out, and then go for the main body.
Yeah. So...
Okay.
Yeah, you've been doing a little bit wrong.
Let's see. Up there, there. Is that going to hit it then when it's popping out?
I hope so.
Very... Yeah, system now can make precision mechanisms. Okay, good to hear. Jonathan just keeps attacking that. There we go. Yep. Yep. How long can we hold this? Quite long.
But that's probably why we can move it to those places so we can get it into position to hit it easier.
Probably, yeah. Okay, now we got this dumb thing figured out. Good. Okay, those attacks actually hit very hard. Also, can we do this now that it actually... Yeah, there we go, yeah. It needs to be shining... The mana needs to be shining before we can use the attack. Or this one specifically. Coming out. Okay. So yeah, the little globs are a distraction at best. There we go. Sticky, defeat Karamets. Oops. Okay. What is that supposed to be? Just random gunk that was in the pot or something? Random junk?
Sure.
Stone of Flight. Double jump in air. Okay, so we stole the student witch's stuff. Okay.
I guess they reuse some of those pixel animation for her.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. A bit less attack, but a lot more reach, I'm presuming, on this. Okay.
They're also back.
Oh, so what do you... Okay, you just do a normal double jump.
Oh dear. Yeah, the catapultas, they look like they're back, but they look like they have been had a. They look like they had a very slight tune-up, but not really much changed.
Viraji?
More often they just... Viraji. Never heard of those. Yeah, they look like they make catapultas look slightly better, and move a bit smoother.
Okay, some of these crumble away. Okay, some sort of demonic snipers. The freaking mimics. Okay. Let's see. Nuns have it. Minus intelligence, more mind, and more defense. I think I'm going to stay with. I think I'm going to keep going for minds, not minds, intelligence wherever possible, because that is the spell. The one for spells, I believe. Also, just Jonathan just not getting any accessories at all.
There.
Okay. I'm presuming some of these... hello there. Okay, so the Persephones can do to Charlotte what Soma could do with this... the vacuum cleaner to the Persephones themselves. You're just going to abandon it? Okay, let's see if this one will try it.
I guess the Persephones get to have a time for, well, revenge on the player for the last game.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, before we continue on down here, let's actually look what is over here. I'm guessing the lower ones are going to be... Oh no, here's the safe state room.
Oh dear. I don't need to say this, people, but don't do that in real life. Just don't.
Apparently. Read chat.
Alright, I think I remember Seri now. Are they the one you named a Numemon after?
Yes.
Oh dear.
This is definitely the Persephones getting revenge for something that takes place in the future. Oh, hello, another portrait. Zeri, oh, that's how you remember me? Yeah, Drakira isn't on the GADE server, Zeri, so they don't know you from anything other than the Digimon they named after you.
Yeah, blame the captain for that one.
Alright. Sandy Gray. Of course they can't have a tropical area or be named anything nice. Nope. Okay, mummies.
So that,
vulnerable to fire and slashing.
This is where the intro was from.
Okay. Good. Devil Wheel. Okay. By the way, Zeri, if you're looking for more people for the server, I think Pika and Tatum might be interested. Okay. I don't know specifically if they will... Oh, hello. Sandworm. Let's see, I'll have to ping them. Yeah, they joined with another modded server that we had running. Another group had running for a bit. 250 HP. Okay, a lot of stuff here seems vulnerable to fire. At least I'm presuming that's what red means. So...
I think red means resistant and blue means weakness. Actually, is there a way to look that up?
No. Oh, right, yeah, these stupid things can't actually be killed because they keep reviving. Can I burn you?
Wait, red skeleton keeps...
Yeah, so technically we're not killing it, so technically we're not getting the... We're technically not getting the data on it.
That, and it might be reference to Resident Evil. Or the other way around.
Let's see, Zeri. Anyways, I'm Zeri the Fox, cute, adorable, and lewd AF. Flying Skull. Okay. Also, I saw a video or a short recently about skeletons and how if the same magic that reanimates them also reactivates the bone marrow, then then skeletons would technically be producing blood constantly because, well, that's produced from the bone marrow. So yeah, these things are a bit more accurate than you might think.
I did not know that.
Let's see. KM 1151. It's the other way around. Red is weakness and blue means they're immune to it. Okay, so like I thought. Also,
right.
welcome to the stream, KM, if you don't mind me calling you that. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm always unsure whether they just use the red and blue for. Sometimes it's really obvious. But I have seen games do the red and blue things vice versa and all. And what the?
Some sort of reverse scorpion tower or something. I only just noticed when we killed it that there was a woman's torso at the end of that.
I mean, a reverse scorpion woman?
Yeah.
Not a tower?
It's like centaur. T-A-U-R.
Oh, but all I heard was a tower.
Okay, some of these activate... Diamond brooch. Let's see. A brooch with the blinding glare of a 100-carat diamond, plus 4 defense. So grabbing that, and now Jonathan finally gets a cape. Okay, bidding for an Egyptian tomb to have trapped loot. Ghost. Oh, hell. Summon a ghost using battle. Oh, hell. Some creatures can drop spells instead of items. Okay. Let's give that a try, actually. Okay, so it functions a bit like a familiar. I think I prefer Raging Fire, though. Also... Potion. Okay. Is there a safe room nearby somewhere? As good as a save room. And even better, an actual save room. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a bit more merciful with the save rooms here.
Yeah. Hello. Algiza. And yeah, when something is resistant to something, they flash blue as well. Like when you see Jonathan attack these ghosts here.
Okay.
Okay, a bit of a mini boss. Okay, that should help. There we go. Decapitated the dynasty.
Really?
Yep, you again. Yep. Being careless. Okay. I think I'm going to give Jonathan the axe back. It's only a small difference in damage. But it also means he'll be up closer with them.
Yeah, they don't like swords, apparently.
And by them you mean...
The mummies.
Yeah, since they are weak to slash. So I do wonder what the whip is, what damage type the whip is meant to signify. Piercing? I think most games classify whips as either blunt or piercing damage.
Usually blunt, unless it has something like a hook, like a scorpion whip. Then it's gonna piercing.
Damn it.
If people wonder what a scorpion whip is, it's a tool of punishment. It has, they had very strict laws for in Rome that if you did more than a certain amount of whipping with it, you yourself will get whipped.
Okay, so that makes a return from Ritual of the Night. The MP's out
here.
I think those were...
We've been wondering what was specific rules for scorpion whipping. It was more than one hook. And if you did a certain amount, you would basically rip off the entire skin of someone's back. AKA, you go from punishment, horribly harsh punishment to execution. So yeah. I'm glad we do not allow that weapon or tool in use. I'm sure you would call it that a weapon.
Technically, any tool can be a weapon in the right/wrong hands.
Yeah.
Mistimed that completely. Okay, at least this time it went the right way. Let's see. KM. Using Charlotte as the main character is really interesting. She's a very fun character when you know how to use her. Most first-time players don't bother with her though because Jonathan feels feels more familiar. Yeah, true, but one of the reasons I'm going with Jonathan as the secondary, technically, is because, well, with the heavy weapons you can hit really hard, but the drawback, of course, is that it's a lot easier to get hit. So when instead he can, well, wail on enemies with heavy weapons without the risk of losing without the risk of losing health, only the risk of losing mana, well, I'd say that's worth a try. Yeah, I take it you're a veteran, freaking Fleeman. You're a veteran of this game and the series, perhaps? What is going to be up here? Let's... No. Nope. Oh, I'm a bit surprised to find you inside of my painting. Hello, Nosferatu. You must be Bronner. How dare you? Show my father some respect. Calm yourself, Stella. What could they possibly know about respect? They're just humans, after all. Indeed, I'm Bronner, master of this castle. Are you trying to revive Dracula? What the hell are you up to? Dracula, you say? What a joke, right, sister? Watching these ignorants get worked up can be so entertaining. It seems you have no intention of reviving Dracula. Why should Lord Dracula be revived? In the last few centuries, he's failed at controlling humanity.